Blunder is an emerging young hip-hop artist based out of Burlington, Vermont. Like most musicians who engage in the art of informed, intelligent rap, Blunder writes about what he experiences, both personally and in the world around him. This fall, he will be releasing his first EP, titled Reservations.
I wish I could go back to when I used to believe the world wasn't so bad. Now I usually can sleep at least a few hours. Battle one like the end of two towers. They said it's just a phase, a passing shower. Laugh at that if I wasn't so tired. My dad working too hard, wish he could retire. My mom sitting on the couch, I'm stumbling home. I'd ask her how a day was if I wasn't so high.
Behind these verses is not only Blunder the musician, but a human being.
My name is Colin Flanders. I'm a 21-year-old rapper from upstate New York, and I'm not afraid to share my fears. Rap is a way of expressing yourself. It's a way of immersing yourself into an art form and how you see the world. I was diagnosed on June 1st, 2013, and I was really scared. I didn't know much about cancer at the time. I just knew that it wasn't good. 2 months in is when I really started feeling it physically. That's when everything would ache, I couldn't eat well, things like that, the physical aspect. It wasn't until the last couple months, the last couple weeks actually, where mentally it was tough. It seemed like the days would drag on. A week in the hospital felt like a year, but that's what made it worth it so much in the end.
What do you mean by worth it?
That final moment when the doctor comes in and she's just like, you did it, like you're done. You just feel like, I felt like I went through a war and I'd come out like better than ever on the other side.
Were you able to record it all while you were going through treatment?
The first couple rounds, first 4 rounds I could, and then it got to the point where I had sores all in my mouth and all in my throat, and it was kind of a struggle to do that, but I was always writing during that time.
What was it like writing without really being able to rap?
It feels like you're bottling up and it's just fizzing and fizzing and fizzing, and then finally when I was clear of it and my throat was better and my mouth was better and I could actually hear my voice that I had again, it was like an explosion.
When the whole world thinking your life already faded, that's enough pressure to live your whole life sedated. Find the tallest New York building and jump off it. Swan dive through rain clouds into a coffin. Never speaking to God cause he letting us down too often. I close my eyes to confide to my demons. At least they talking, the light never shine bright around my life. But I ain't worried, said the sky was the limit. I moonwalk in the darkness, so never again do I need to search for an inspiration. Look back from here, my past year and feel amazing. Look back and remember my dad's face, tears forming and complimenting my strength. Like I ain't spent years on it, where you been?
After successfully battling cancer, Blunder got right back to recording music. This September, he released his first EP.
I think he's put a lot of work into it. I remember him telling me when he was recording songs and just, sending me the first drafts of the work.
That's Anthony, one of Blunder's longtime fans and closest friends.
And I think he had this confidence that this body of work would be, he felt like he was improving as a rapper himself. I mean, I think some people who don't really listen to rap music will think that writing lyrics is easier than it is, and at least for him, he does put a lot of time into it, and he'll write things and throw them out because he doesn't like them, or they don't think he could do better, so he just completely will switch a beat or switch a song or a verse.
The EP, titled Reservations, is simply Blunder's thoughts put into song. As he explains, reservations...
It's kind of a play on words. Reservations, you make reservations when you're going somewhere, you get your spot at the table, but it's also things that you hold inside of you. It's worries, it's doubts, it's fears, and I think this EP is the mesh of those two.
So far, Reservations has been a success, getting about 8,000 plays in the 2.5 weeks following its release. With that in mind,
sky's the limit with where music is going to take me. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. And I think now that I've really got the ball rolling and there's nothing really standing in front of me, the possibilities are endless.
You can find Blunder's new EP on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/blundermusic.